Welcome guys to 𝕬𝖕𝖕𝖕𝖚 Gaming. I'm 𝕬𝖕𝖕𝖕𝖕𝖚 and this is 𝕬𝖕𝖕𝖕𝖚𝖚's approved product reviews. So as you can see laid out in front of me is some wonderful products from Gatehouse Gaming UK. They produce a lot of really fantastic resin casts in both scenics as well as basing materials. So in front of us we've got a nice selection of products to showcase. So in front of us we've got some wonderful autumn moorland clump foliage, some great colours in there, and I'm going to go through later on and show you some examples of how to use it. We have this fantastic savanna grass. It's a large tub. This is fantastic value and actually works really well whether you're doing 40k, 𝕬𝖕𝖕𝖚𝖈, bolt action, you name it, this will work well with it. Also we have some of the mutated hedge. This is great coloured lichen. This can go on some trees or bases. Really good for sci-fi projects, I think. Really good for sci-fi projects. Possibly my favourite of the Gatehouse Gaming products are these product packs for basing. This is a 𝕬𝖕𝖕𝖚𝖈 pack, as it says on the box, and what you get is a nice selection of different grains of colour that are quite like lava. So this just stuck onto your base around the model's feet will actually look fantastic. And as I said, I'm going to show you some examples of bases shortly. This is the 𝕬𝖕𝖕𝖚𝖈. Also available is this amazing scrubland product. This is fantastic, it's got some beautiful basing. I think this would work well with any, say, historical games or maybe earth sort of bound games. I think it would work really well as a standard basing if you're doing, say, grass with mud, etc. It's really great. And then on to these wonderful products. These are the scenics, and they add a little bit of extra coolness to your products, to your hobby. We've got gas plumes. These are really good, really clean. I'm going to show you them in a bit more detail in a second. We have locker packs. You can see that in the packet there. We have some lovely scrap piles, and also some Suncore oil drums. So when I come back in a second, I'll show you a close-up of some of these scenics, and then I'll have some based and ready for you to see how they actually look. See you in a second. So first up we have the smoke plumes. Let's get that focused. These are great little things. These are fantastic and look really fantastic painted as well. As you can see, they're quite a nice size. They are going to be really helpful for a lot of things. Next up I'm going to show you is the sunken barrels. So these go quite nice. Let's focus on that as well, if it will. There we go. These are fantastic, really clean casts, stuck onto a base, maybe a hero's foot on top. They look fantastic. Favourite bit of the scenics here is the scrap piles. Really great. Awesome quality. Really great casts of 3D prints. Love these. They'll look quite nice in Project Iron Warriors. And then these little daddies, if you can see these, are the lockers. Really beautiful. If you're a Batman Miniatures game fan, these will work really well on your table. So guys, when I come back in a few short minutes, I'll have for you some examples of these things on bases so you can see how they're going to look. Okay guys, welcome back. I've spent about half an hour at the paint station in our 𝕬𝖕𝖕𝖚 Gaming HQ, kind of barging people out the way in the studio to get to it, but I had to get something done for you guys to see because these products are absolutely amazing, really worth their money. So the first up we're going to have a look at the scrublands basing. So the scrublands basing, as you can see, all I've done is I've stuck these to an MDF base using PVA glue. And as you can see, loads of different variants in height of texture, some grass texture in there, as well as dirt. Really fantastic. As I said earlier, would suit things like World War II games, would suit fantasy-based games, sci-fi games, pretty much anything that maybe is kind of like muddy or earthbound, maybe trench games, those sorts of things. So that's the Scrublands by Gatehouse Gaming. Next up guys, we have the 𝕬𝖕𝖕𝖚𝖈𝖚𝖚 by Gatehouse Gaming. These are my favourite bits of product that they do. Really fantastic, different heights of grit and colour. I think it makes the base look absolutely fantastic. I kind of wished I'd done my demons on these, because these would be a fantastic demon base for 40k or for Age of Sigmar. Really fantastic. We see lots of gaming mats with lava styles on them. I think these would suit those fantastic. And in a second I'm going to show you a combined base using the 𝕬𝖕𝖕𝖆𝖉 and the 𝕬𝖕𝖕𝖆𝖉𝖚. Welcome back, guys, and here we have the combined basing, if I can get it to focus. There we go. So we've got lava breaking through the ground on a planet, and yet again all I do is I glued the base with PVA glue. I sprinkled on first of all the 𝕬𝖕𝖕𝖆𝖉𝖚 basing, and then followed with the 𝕬𝖕𝖕𝖉𝖚. Let that dry, and hey presto, we have a really gorgeous base. I actually really love that. That's fantastic. Definitely give these guys a check on their Instagram, Facebook, and I'll try and put links wherever I can on our social media. Next up, we'll have a look at the Savannah Grass. So, Savannah Grass by Gatehouse Gaming here. All I've done is I've applied a sand texture with PVA glue. This has been painted dark grey, dry brushed Games Workshop's 𝕬𝖕𝖕𝖚𝖉𝖚𝖚, and then with PVA glue I've stuck on the Savannah Grass, and hopefully you can see on the side profile there, these are quite long sections of static grass, and they're absolutely fantastic. I really love these. Great colour, works with grey basing, brown basing, desert basing, whatever you want to. This colour is so neutral, it works on absolutely everything. I'm definitely going to be getting some more of this, because I can see this being used quite a lot on my scenic projects as well as my armies. Next up, we'll have a look at the final bit of the basing materials, which is the mutated hedge. So, mutated hedge, here we go. This is absolutely lovely. I think I've said this about 1 million times. Really, really great value. Love it a lot. It's got a great profile, great colour. Yet again, I think it'll work for 40k or science fiction based games mainly, or if you'd want to do some autumn trees and things like that, that works really, really well. Fantastic bit of kit, definitely worth picking up from Gatehouse Gaming. So the first of the scenics that we've got is the gas plumes. All I've done with the gas plumes is I've actually stuck these to a base to kind of demonstrate what it is. If you imagine the light strip in the middle of that base is a tyre track of a vehicle. If you've got a large base with a vehicle driving away, these could be stuck behind, leaving a plume of smoke lifted up from the desert sands. They look fantastic. You get quite a few in the pack here as well, so definitely worth picking up. I think they can really add some thematic looks to your forces. Next up, we'll have a look at some sunken oil drums. So here's the sunken oil drums. All I've done with this is yet again base sunk it into the ground, because it's precast to look that way, and then just give it a quick paint job, and I think you'll agree it looks really cool. Like I say, a foot of a character resting on that would look absolutely fantastic. Maybe add some depth to the scenery, make it look more thematic. But there you go. Next up, we'll have a look at the locker pack. As I was saying, the locker packs, here they are. You get 2 locker packs in this pack. They're double. All I've done is give these a quick bit of paint. I think you'll agree they look fantastic, and as I said earlier in the video, would really, really suit things like Batman miniatures games, maybe the Walking Dead miniature game by Mantic Games. They'd be absolutely fantastic, or any modern day battle game or scenics that you're working on. I think they've turned out really, really nice. I think I might have to get about 10 more packs of these, because they're going to look really fantastic on the walls. And finally, this is the last of the scenics from Gatehouse Gaming that we've got, and this is the scrap piles. You get 2-pack for your money, and as you can see, these are fantastic. They're actually about 50mm size, so I haven't really 50mm bases to stick them onto. Previous bases I showed you were 32s, and these are just too big, unfortunately. But yet again, fantastic for adding that extra depth to a piece of scenery, or basing those really large things like, say, night titans, or monstrous creatures, that sort of thing. Some really great detail in there as well. Really, really pleased with these products. So in a second, I'll just do a quick overview. We're back in a second. So, head skull approved, product reviews for Iron School Gaming would mean that at the end of this I have to tell you my honest thoughts about the products, and to maybe suggest that you either get or leave these products based on my approval. I have over 30 years experience in the hobby, and I have worked within the industry for quite some time, so I hope my input is well received. These products really are fantastic. I'm going to be honest and say that I can see me using a lot of these products in my collection as it goes forward. My favourites are the 𝕬𝖕𝖕𝖚𝖈, the mixture of 𝕬𝖕𝖕𝖚𝖈 and the scrubland I think looks fantastic, and I could definitely see that being used in future projects. I'm not a massive fan of these sort of basing materials usually, so I'm really pleasantly surprised. The quality of these Gatehouse Gaming products and value for money is astonishing. I think the scenics are really good too. They are 3D prints, and they do have the odd little line where they've been actually made with the 3D printer, but with a little bit of acetone and a quick rub down, they'll soon disappear. These are fantastic though, and they are massive improving the quality of your scenery or your army based products. So in closing, great value for money, fantastic quality, really great customer service from these guys. You can find them on Instagram and on Facebook, and I hope to be doing some more collaborations with these going forwards, as I absolutely love these products. So in closing, these have got the 𝕻𝖕𝖕𝖚𝖈 approved stamp.